He be the same age as my son today.
One last thing before we get to these lie detector results. What is making me confused? Did she say, hey, Cassandra did it and I took the fall for her?
Yeah, that's what her sister told me.
Okay,
That she
so
took
but
the
she didn't
blame.
tell you exactly to you. She ever say it to you?
She told me it was a couple stories. It was a story
Who,
that
the 13-year-old?
Cassandra.
Oh,
Cassandra told me that it was a couple stories that it was a story that they was playing with the baby with my nephew and they was tossing him up and he fell on the table and that's how he got messed up. Then the other story was
Did you
somebody
tell her
was
that story?
asleep.
I never remember
Somebody
that
was asleep. I mean,
Well, no, you'd have to toss that baby off a 10-foot
Yeah.
story building.
right.
for it
And
to
then
suffer
the other
injuries.
story was somebody was
neighbor.
asleep and he was at the end of the couch and
so
she was
what I'm
dreaming.
curious is, at some point, she starts telling people, hey, Cassandra did this and I covered for her, but she doesn't tell you, she doesn't tell you, she doesn't tell you, she doesn't tell you
My cousin told me
that Cassandra
that,
did it.
that Cassandra did it. She took the blame for
So,
Sandra.
so I'm finding it hard to believe that this, who was a minor at the time, is telling, obviously told you, told a bunch of people, but doesn't tell her sister and doesn't tell her mother?
Right. So where were you, Cassandra?
She didn't tell
Where
me.
was you at? Where were you at, though? Where was you at?
I was upstairs in the tub. I already
But where
told
was
them.
you at when this happened to little Gerald? Where was you at?
Did you ever write letters to your sister? Did you know where she was?
No.
Never had contact
No.
with her? Were you in court at all?
I went to court.
Because you
but I
had to be
never
called
seen
as a
her in
witness,
court.
right?
Yes.
And so, okay.
I just want these results to come
Yes.
back. I'm hoping for your sake and for my sister's sake that you come back clear.
All right, so,
I ain't stopping her today.
okay, so, what, I hate to say what's done is done.
It is.
Because this is a little boy who got a little tick of time on this planet. And somebody not only decided to end his time on this planet, they did it in the most brutal manner. I mean, look at this little baby in, you know, a crib or a car seat or whatever it is. And somebody kicked him so hard in the face, they left their footprint on his face. Which, if you didn't have anything to do with this, and all these years go by and people are saying, hey, they're looking at you, that's got to be tough on you.
Yes, it is.
And if you had something to do with it, child's dead, statute of limitations is never up on that. And I'm not implying that you had something to do with it, because I think in a case like this with young girls, I don't think it takes a lot to get to who did this crime. I think the detectives probably went in there, did a good job, found out who did it, and that's why you weren't charged. But who knows? Maybe you had something to do, maybe you weren't the more forthcoming, but we're here to find out if that's the case. So Cassandra did come and agree to be on the show and take a lie detector test. And we asked her, did you cause any of Rochelle's baby's injuries? She answered no. Did you cause Rochelle's baby's death? She answered no. Did you witness your then 13-year-old sister assault Rochelle's baby? She answered no. Did you ask your then 13-year-old sister to take the rap for you for Rochelle's baby's death? She answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and they came back that Cassandra told the truth.
I told you. It's still your fault because you was watching it. It's still your fault because you was watching it.
It's over. You didn't do it.
You was watching
You gotta
it.
be sorry about
You was
nothing. You
watching
came
it.
clean.
You was watching it.
Now, it's over. It's over. It's
It's
done.
been a real struggle.
She could have been told me that a long time ago. She could have came to me as a woman.
You didn't want
You could have came to me as a woman. You could have came to me. You could have came to me as a woman.
You kept the police. Why was you kept the police? Why was you this, but
But
she
I
keep
ain't
breaking
gonna
his
take my
back.
back. I ain't gonna break his back. I'm glad you ain't did it.
Me too.
Now you ain't gotta worry about
Can we
it.
step off? Let's go.
I'm glad you ain't do it. I'm glad you ain't do it.
Hold on. I think Cassandra has a little healthier appreciation for what is going on here. Even though she cleared her name, she is taking some responsibility, saying, I am at fault a little.
Yes.
Because it was her responsibility to watch the child, and she did not do that.
Yes.
And if she would have stayed at home and watched the child, that child might be alive. I'm not going to blame all the blame on it because she did not kill the child. And it's easy to say, oh, I feel your pain. But unless you're that parent that has actually lost a child,
It's so true. It's true. It is true.
nobody could feel that pain. And God forbid any of
they
us
can't.
do feel that pain.
I have lost
Yes.
a child.
So all I want to say is I do thank you for coming on the show because with this, I think even if you're giving a morsel of the truth, it does help. It's not going to erase everything in you. It's not going to cure everything in you, but it does give you a little more, something less to think about. Did Cassandra do it? Is Cassandra walking around? She never paid a price. No. But I think if she's a decent human being, which I'm sure she is, she lives with the fact that maybe if she would have done something different, the little boy would be alive. Again, you're going to live with that loss for the rest of your life. I'm sure it's very painful. But I hope today this answered some of the doubts that you had. And I hope that some of this might never ever be healed. I can't even pretend that it can be healed and everybody can go on living a happy life. But you have other children. I hope that you can enjoy that part of your life. And I hope that, clearing this where people looking at you, that you can go on and do something constructive with your life. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you for coming on.
I'm happy that the results came back that Cassandra is innocent. I'm happy that my sister got a little more closure today. I'm hoping that she can heal, and I'm just here for it no matter what. I got you, sis. Got your back. We're gonna make it through this together.
I feel more a little relieved and emotional. It's just been a roller coaster for me, but I'm really glad that it came back that she didn't do it. So that part, my heart is a little bit more at ease, but I'm still hurting in the inside because my son ain't never gonna come back, but I'm happy that she ain't do it.
I feel relieved. I feel like a big burden has been lifted off of my chest knowing that I didn't have anything to do with the child's death. And I knew from the beginning in my heart, but I wanted the world to know that I didn't have anything to do with this. And now everyone knows. I apologize for leaving the child. And that's all I want to say. I'm cool.